Does it seem like these seasons fly to you like it does to me?
A little bit. I feel like I was 18 just yesterday. But the aches and pains are telling me I'm a little bit older now.
What'd you finish last year?
7-3. Yep.
7-3. You open with who?
We opened with Mason this year. Yeah.
A nice easy one to start. Huh?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You said you lost how many seniors?
We lost 33 seniors from last year. So it's going to be a little bit of a learning this year, but you know, we got a lot of sophomores up, and we're gonna we'll teach them a lot, and we'll play with what we got, and I think we're going to be okay.
So you're not approaching it like we're going to take our lumps this year.
Yeah, you might take some lumps with some sophomores, you know, especially those first few games, especially if you're playing a Mason first week. It's a little tougher than you'd hope, but you know, that's why we coach, is to put these puzzle pieces together and figure out how to make a full puzzle or a full picture.
You've been somewhat spoiled here. You've had pretty good numbers and really good success and a good history. That all helps, doesn't it?
It helps, you know, that having a tradition like that or having success gets more guys out to play. You know, we're still feeling the effects of COVID, and we'll see that for maybe a couple more years, but in a year or two, I think we're going to be very good. This year, we got some learning to do. I think we'll be okay, but, you know, I said the same thing last year, too, and it turned out okay.
You had a miserable start last year.
Yeah.
What did that teach your team and these kids that experienced that?
Well, I think when they came in, when they came in last year, it was one of those things of, you know, they're normal teenage boys who know everything, right? And so they thought they knew more than what we did, and then once they realized that if they do it the way we told them to, they'd start getting some success. And you know, when you lose 70-12 the first two games, and then you have to go to Grand Ledge week 3, that's not easy. But when they got that success at Grand Ledge, they said, hey, maybe these old guys know something.
When the other team puts 50 on you, that'll wake you up a little, huh?
A little bit. That humbles you a little bit. So they figured it out pretty quick that maybe we kind of know something.
Do you preach culture here? Do you preach the team history and everything Holt's done?
Very much. You know, the sacrifice that guys made before us, we don't let that die out. You know, we'll talk about those guys from before us, and we always talk about, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want to leave this program? Do you want to be remembered in a negative way, or do you want to be remembered in a positive way? Because we're always going to talk about you. We're going to talk about you in one way or the other. And if you leave it a little bit better than what you got here, then that's a pretty successful place.
Have you liked the camaraderie and their effort in the summer?
I do. I actually, you know, with our young guys, sophomores usually are the smallest group, and this year they were our biggest group. So I think percentage-wise, this was the most that we had throughout a summer that I can remember in a long time. All the guys that are here were here all summer. And so we were able to get a lot of work done, and we grew quite a bit.
Tell me about opening with Mason.
That's tough. You know, it was one of those things, though, careful what you wish for, I guess, when we finally get them to play again, and then that's right when they're having a lot of success. But, you know, it's fun to have those rivalries. It's fun to play a really good team week 1 because it'll wake your kids up pretty fast. So we'll see.
They haven't been good by coincidence. They've done a pretty good job there the last several years, haven't they?
They have, you know, and Coach Houghton always, you know, preaches the play hard, be tough, that kind of mentality, and that's paid off. And, you know, we do the same thing here in high school. A lot of times it's whoever's tougher is going to win. And, you know, they were able to take that recipe and run with it. And we just, having a game like that wakes our kids up. It's nice.
Chad, I'm asking every coach about Friday night at 7 o'clock. What do the Friday night lights do to you? What is so special about high school football on a Friday night?
You know what? I feel the same way Mike Smith always did. You know, it's one of those things where it brings your whole town together. You sit there, you see the lights, you hear the band, you see people in the seats. Everybody's there to cheer for their one team, one way or the other. Maybe by the end of the game they're cheering against you a little bit, but they're all there to celebrate their town. And you know, in a sport like football where you are sacrificing so much together, it takes you through something a little stressful, and you come out with a little more care with each other at the end. And, you know, that's what it means to us.
My name is Santana Trainer, Santana Trainor. I am 2025 junior. I play right guard of offense.
So you got another year after this year?
Yes, sir.
What do you like about what you see out here so far?
I just like all the hard work that I'm seeing out here. You know, nobody's out here giving up. It's a hot sunny day, and we're all like grunting and stuff, but you know, effort and a lot of positivity, we'll keep on going.
You've lost 33 seniors. That's unheard of. How do you recover from that?
I'm one of the starting back starters coming back. To be honest, I just have to bring a lot of young guys like in my league and bring them all on my back and just show them like what a real leader is. But other than that, just really positivity and heart.
Did you take it upon yourself this summer and this off season to be a leader of this group a little bit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to.
How did you do that?
A lot of people down here get down because it's so hot and everybody's so tired, but you just got to keep on picking people back up. There's no time to just keep on wasting and being lazy. If you have to have a heart for football to play football.
And you guys aren't giving anything back. You think you can be competitive?
Yes, of course. As long as we have 100% of like starters and a lot of people pushing and we have heart on our team, yes, we'll be straight.
There's a great Holt football tradition long before you were born. What's that Ram tradition mean to you?
Man, Rams hit hard. That's all I got to say. Rams hit hard. We have a lot of heart on our team and a lot of positivity. And as long as we keep on hitting hard, we'll keep on going.
How do you feel about opening against Mason?
Man, I'm ready to play. For real. I'm ready to play. We need it. We need that win.
You know how good they've been, though. You have respect for them, don't you?
Yeah, we have respect for them, but we always got to be better than them. Even if we do lose, I hope we at least still get respect from that team.
Is there a motto that this team uses or this program or any slogan you go by? Or maybe you said it, Rams hit hard?
Yeah, that's really just our slogan, for real. Rams just hit hard, really hard, and that's just what we go by, Rams hit hard.
Very good. Thanks, Santana. Well done. Have a great year.
You
all
too.
right? I appreciate it.